It's nothing really like complex about it. It's just really basic. And I'll just explain it here. Here you have my little chart. Right here is nothing. No music. This is where you want to be. Not saying that you can't like music, but whenever you're a person that loves music, you tend to end up somewhere around this area. And the way I've marked that is, this is where you want to be. No music. Where you can take music or leave it. You can turn it on when you want to hear it. You know, you're not like one of those people that's like, I love music. Oh, I live for music. Music is life and stuff. You don't want to be one of those people. Right here we have an area that I called mainstream R&B, techno. That type of music floats around in this area, and it keeps you in a zombie-like mentality. And what I mean by zombie-like mentality is that the repeating themes are very low vibrational thinking. They're very just very low vibrational thinking. It'll have you, it's stuff that sings about the same things over and over again, like
Just how popular is Lady Gaga? Well, you know, we just had a major rain shower, and people are here still standing in the rain waiting for the next song from the latest hit off her album, The Fame Monster, once again. Here's Lady Gaga.
Girls, 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 I do adore. Yo, put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come on top. B to the is-A. But shizzle, my nizzle used to dribble down in VA. H to the is-O. B to the is-A. That's the anthem, get your damn hands up. H to the.
That's like so low vibrational thinking. And romantic themes, a lot of, you know, have you obsessing over a person, this type of music, because of the themes, you know, a lot of romantic love themes and just stuff that'll have your head gone in like a direction where you're just basically you're a zombie. You're like pacing back and forth in your mind through these certain things, and you have pleasure in doing it because it's called mainstream, because they make you think that those types of thoughts are normal. They're not normal. I mean, they're normal for this world, but you don't want to be of that mindset, point blank, period. So mainstream music, for example, Michael Jackson started out in mainstream music, you know, A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3, stuff like that, just like blah, 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 blah type thing. Okay, that's mainstream music. Then Michael Jackson went more toward the rock area, which is really got a lot of satanic themes. He went more toward that around the whole Thriller bad era. If you notice, he changed completely around that time. The themes in his songs were more like hidden, like more around themes. That rock theme. He started out mainstream zombifying music and went all the way this way to stuff that's gonna suck your soul down. Now, the different thing about Michael Jackson is he was an artist that would be over here in the rock zone and then find his way all the way back over here close to the truth zone. So this little zone right here is basically the area where some songs will fit. I wouldn't say any particular artist occupies this territory, but there's certain artists that would make songs that would actually go toward this territory, which basically sets alarms off to the elite to censor them or to discredit them or make them look crazy or whatever they like to do to tarnish someone's character. But right in here, people will fit, like Michael Jackson has songs that would fit over here. Tupac has songs that would fit over here. Lauryn Hill has songs that would fit over here. It's a very, you know, any artist could make a song that would fit over here. But the problem we have now is most songs fit somewhere on here. The reason I have gospel here, I didn't mean to make that section so big, but the problem with gospel music is that the reason it's over here so close to this rock side and the satanic downward themes side is because it puts a buffer in the person's mind to where they'll never want to go over here. Ever. Because Christianity in itself has blinded people to the truth. So the closer you are over here to this gospel section, the least likely you're ever going to come over here. Because first of all, you know, you're stamped in your mind with this white Jesus character, which is just automatically it's really hard to come out of that indoctrination. But I'm not saying it's not possible. You can come out of any of these. You can come out of any of these brainwash camps here. I was a person that floated all the way over here, okay? I was listening to music with downward themes. I was bored by this. This music can trick you because the things that this type of music sings about, like Bjork or the Mars Volta or Black Sabbath, or I'm trying to think, like just rock bands and Soundgarden and just things with downward themes. The reason it tricks you, and there's other things that go over here too, like just stuff you wouldn't expect, some like down tempo music and like acid jazz singers and stuff with downward themes. The reason it gets you is because it makes you think that this is reality, as far as it's honest about how bad it is out here. That's the scary part about this. When you're over here, you're thinking that this is the truth because it is telling you you know, there's no hope, and that things are terrible and people are terrible, and you know, you're nothing and they're nothing. It's telling you stuff like that. Those are very, 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 very downward themes. So rock, alternative, stuff like that, you have to beware, because it'll have you really thinking down. And also that is it's a higher vibration, but it's a higher vibration in the wrong direction.
She tells me I'm not capable of what they accuse me. With no remorse I stand and say that guilt is what I plead. My devil makes me dream like no other mortal dreams, with a blank eye see a military slam by the longest task of corridors, none below the net in my heart, where he keeps them in a vault of devil daughters.
Let me sink in the silence that echoes inside, and don't bother leaving the light on, 'cause I suddenly feel like a different person. From the roots of my soul come a gentle coercion, and I ran my hand o'er a strange inversion, a vacancy that just did not belong. The child is gone.
You don't want to be over there. You need to be higher vibration in a good way. This will have all sorts of demons messing with you. Now, right in here, I have in the middle hip-hop. Hip-hop has destructive themes, self-destructive themes. You know, like, party is a common theme, but even beyond partying, you have drug use, you have drug selling, you have lack of empathy and care for your brother, like a lot of hot-headedness, anger, and stuff is implanted in that music. So I put it over here. So start here, mainstream, which would be zombie-like behavior. You know, you think you're normal, you think everybody thinks like this, and practically everybody does think like this, but that doesn't make it right. Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, a whole bunch of stuff fits in that category, where it seems like the music is harmless, you know, but it's really repetitive, low vibrational thinking. Songs like Alejandro, If you're running around singing Ale Alejandro, Ale Alejandro, your mind's not elevating anywhere. You're just stuck in a zombie-like state. And hip-hop, which has destructive themes, which will cause you to hurt yourself and to hurt your brethren. You don't want to be stuck in a way of listening to music like this that will not elevate your mind and will actually cause you to do harm to yourself and to others. And then you have stuff like gospel and other things that masquerade as good music or kind music, peace themes, and that's dangerous music as well, because it keeps you so far away from the truth. You will reject the truth of the Mashiach if you are into gospel, because you've already accepted the false Christ when you're into that music. And like I said, I didn't mean to make that section so big, but I was just trying to hurry up and draw this. And then you have over here, like I said, rock with satanic themes and downward themes. Things that make you think there's no hope, there's no light, there's no truth, there's no way. Stuff that has you thinking down. So hopefully that brings some understanding, at least as far as the danger that music can have, the effect that it can have on your mind, and how it can keep you from elevating to the next level. And also, I'm not saying that there aren't people that like rock music that aren't over here. It's harder to get over here if you're inundating your mind with that music all the time. Once you've made it over here, maybe you can listen to some rock music because you didn't listen to it for, say, the reason that I was listening to it. Some people like guitars, so they like rock music for that reason. That has nothing to do with the lyrics. Not to say it wouldn't have had an effect on them, but I'm just saying they're more tempered to listen to that than I would be, because I was listening to it for comfort. And the same thing goes with any of these categories. It's nothing is written in stone here. It's just basically a little map to give you an idea. And same thing goes with anything. But like, if you're listening to music that's making you repeat one phrase over and over and over and over and over again, it's really hard to get out of that too. Like, I literally get in the car, and if my CD's over or something and the radio pops on and it's like Rihanna, like, we found love in a hopeless place, radio off. I don't want that phrase in my head like all day, because it will stick in your mind. They make it to stick in your mind. But anyway, that's just my little chart.